All right, guys, so thanks to you and Long Beach Gives and all of your support, I am here in the garden. I have a timer that says 24 hours and I am starting it now. It is October 5th, which is a Saturday. We're totally closed to the public tomorrow, October 6th, because of the marathon, which is actually here on campus garden. So I'm going to be here pretty much all by myself overnight. I'm excited. I'm definitely also nervous, but it should be an adventure. Hope you can come with me. All right, so it's Saturday, October 5th, and all of the visitors have just left. It's just around 1 o'clock, and we have 2 of our herons in the garden. So I really want to show you guys this here. So the first heron is our black-crowned night heron, and he loves to fish for the smaller birds. He kind of looks off both sides of the bridge to figure out how he can grab some baby fish. And then the other heron that we have out right now is a really beautiful, is a great heron. And he's darker than a lot of the ones that I've seen lately. Super big, looks really awesome. Then we have our ducks. They like to just hang out in the pond. Use the fishing line to deter the osprey who comes and takes larger fish out of the pond. Hi friends, I'm with my girlfriends. We are about to play a little mahjong in the Japanese garden. Kill some time this afternoon with Elizabeth and Marin and the Maj, I Heart Maj Club t-shirts. Thank you, Sarah Linden, we love you. All right, so I'm just getting a quick little video of our black-crowned night heron, but I just wanted to say something that was kind of funny from earlier is that our yoga instructor has named him Andrew, which I don't know how I think that's appropriate, but for some reason it just is. Andrew's sitting here looking for babies, fishing, hoping, praying, wishing. All right, guys, I'm only 20 hours in, and I have already mahjonged. Look at that beautiful baby. Yes, look at it.
Wait,
I'm recording it. Hi! I have 18 hours left, see? 18 hours left.
So this is going to be all recorded.
Alright, so I just finished dinner with my family. They came to visit me. My husband's here. My kids are playing in the garden. And we are watching the Dodger game on his phone with the pond in the background. Really hoping that the Dodgers win. Go Dodgers!
Go blue.
Go blue. All right, say goodbye. So I've been in the garden for about 7 hours now. It is 7:30, and I'm just going to be setting up the tea house. Right now it currently has the display that we keep in it, and I'm going to get it all set up to sleep in. So you can watch. So I'm ready to sleep, but it's still a little too early to sleep. And there's noises coming from the bamboo and back where the sheds are. And I'm not gonna lie, it's freaking me out a little bit. But I just gotta know that things creak in the night in the Japanese garden. All right, guys, so when it's time for me to finally go to sleep in the tea house, I probably won't be filming it, but I wanted just to show you. I take my slippers off, my crazy bubble flips, and we always wear our socks inside the tea house to show respect. This is actually the door that you would come through if it was a traditional tea house, and it's to show reverence and respect. And also consider it to be an ancient metal detector, because the way that you would have to bend and twist to get in here would keep you from bringing a large samurai sword. So it was designed to keep large weapons out and to respect the sacredness of the tea house space. Have this wonderful little setup here. Borrowed a futon and a sleeping bag, and I'm gonna get all comfy cozy. I'll slide the Soji screens closed. They were just redone, and the actual whole tea house was just refurbished. The walls are now really smooth. Everything's been repainted thanks to the Evelyn Bauer Foundation. We moved all the stuff out of the way so that we could be in here and not disturb anything, and I'll set it all up back in the morning so you guys can enjoy it during the week. As much as I love being in the garden at night, it really is beautiful. I'm at the point where I miss my couch. I'm not gonna lie, I miss my couch. I am going to do a quick little turnaround and walk you through the garden at night though, because it is just spectacular. Alright guys, so it's about 10 o'clock at night. I'm finally ready to do my nightly routine, and surprisingly, something that I didn't think was going to be so weird, but doing my nightly routine in this bathroom that I use at work and that gets used by people all day long is kind of weird and a little bit gross. I did disinfect as many surfaces as I need to disinfect because we had over 200 people here during the day today, so you just never know. I'm going to be brushing my teeth in here. It's just so weird. So I'll start with my face wash, my Vitamin D skincare. I love get ready for bed with me. You can see where I've been wearing my head lantern this evening. Now, brush teeth. Pop in my Invisalign trays and call it a good night. Okay, see you in the morning. Alright, good morning Long Beach. I had a really good night's sleep. I'm in the tea house. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up a couple of times, but I was able to get myself back to sleep. I need to feed the fish now. It's 9-ish and I really have about 3.5 hours left in the garden, so it's pretty good. I want to say I missed my bed, but I didn't. It was actually kind of fun to sleep in the tea house. I'm just going to walk around the garden in my fun bubble flips because I can, and we are going to go feed the fish together. All right, Long Beach, and you know what's so crazy is through the fence of the garden, I can see the Long Beach Marathon. If you see the little marathon runners running, those are the Long Beach Marathon runners. I'm so proud of them. That's so awesome that they're running. And it's perfect marathon weather. When we feed the fish in the garden, we like to make sure that all the fish in the pond actually get fed. So we can feed both of the fish from here. Not only do we throw some food straight down, but then we also throw food out far enough so the babies will also get food. So this is another part of the pond that's always good to get some fish food in. This is where they were born. The koi fish lay their eggs in the roots of these water plants. Boys come through and drop their seed behind them. And so when we get babies, usually in the spring, this is the first place you'll see them because they're born in the pond. So I like to call this the nursery. Usually the smaller fish are hanging out here. I like to make sure they get fed too. The last spot that we always feed at, we want to make sure that fish that are over here also get fed. You'll notice a lot of the fish from there are going to start coming over here because they see me, they can hear me. They really are like pets. And then there's always a bunch of fish over here hanging out over by the waterfall. We like to make sure they get their food too. We love Woo! And there's Andrew coming in for a landing. Yeah, Andrew's excited. He's coming in, trying to hunt for fish in his zone. Andrew has successfully caught a fish. I haven't seen him really eat a good one like that in a while. So I thought I would share with you that even though I have already had my breakfast of Uncrustables, Andrew is having his sushi breakfast. He has taken this little white koi and is gonna have a feast. All right, so this is one of our holding tanks. We have 3 holding tanks here in the back area of the garden. And the holding tanks are for fish donations or quarantines. Our quarantine process is pretty simple. One of the things that we do when we get a donation is we keep it in a tank, usually for at least 3 weeks on its own. And we monitor the fish, we make sure that they look healthy and that they don't develop any signs of illness. And then after those 3 weeks, we'll take a fish from our pond, a smaller fish that is healthy, and we'll put it in with the donated fish and make sure that that fish stays healthy with the new fish for at least another 3 weeks. At the end of that time, once we feel like we're ready and all the fish look healthy together, we send a tiny sample of a gill from one of the fish in these tanks to a lab over at UC Davis, and they test it for a virus that could potentially kill all the fish in the pond. We want to make sure that they don't have what we call actually the herpes virus, which is very different in fish than it is in humans, but we want to make sure they don't have the herpes virus. In 2008, all of the fish in the pond died because of the virus, so we really are extra careful, make sure that we test all of our new donations before they go into the pond, so we're protecting our collection. All right, getting in one last game of Mahjong with my friend Marion. Good job. Look at the big winner with her double mahjong. Woo! All right, so I have about 40 minutes left, and I'm mostly all cleaned up, and I am just looking for a way to kill some time. I thought it would be fun to play the Daruma Otoshi, where you have the Daruma on top, which represents Buddha. Goal is to knock out with this little hammer each of the sections so that the Daruma falls straight down, sitting on top of the white. If I knock the whole thing over, I have to start again. Let's see if I can do it. Ah, so close. Ah! Okay, that's pretty cool. Even after about 10 minutes of playing, I can still only get 2 out of the 4 that I'm supposed to get knocked down. And you know, no wonder why this guy looks so angry, because he just falls over all the time. All right, so I only have about 10 minutes left. I'm totally ready to go. I'm gonna close up the doors and start getting ready to watch my countdown. What did I learn? I learned that the Japanese garden is not nearly as scary as at night as I thought it was going to be. I was really ready to be freaked out, but I learned that a lot of stuff happens on campus around us, between the Pavunga and the Pathways fundraiser and the Long Beach Marathon. We've got so many things happening. Those are just things I know about. Cal State Long Beach is a really happening spot, and I learned that it's nice sometimes just to, spend time with friends and family, even if it's, the little things like playing mahjong and sharing a piece of pizza. All right, so I don't know if you can see that it is flashing countdown seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I am free to go. Thank you so much again for following me. I hope you had a great time, and I now am going to go pack up my things, step outside the garden. I hope you had a fun time and have a great weekend.